What's good, people? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to talk about how to lose belly fat. From my experience as a personal trainer, that is probably one of the top 3 questions that will always be asked is, how do I get rid of the belly fat? How do I get abs? How do I get rid of the little jiggle? How do I get rid of the love pouch? How do I get rid of just this? It's very simple. It is very simple. It's going to be 2 steps. So it's going to be a very short video. First step, raise your dominant hand, whichever one that might be, right or left. And step number 2 is you're gonna fucking slap yourself across the face to try to give yourself some cop on, because you cannot spot reduce body fat. People still have this idea in their brain that they can just pick a body part and lose body fat off of that area and nowhere else. There's so many people in the world today that say this time and time again of, you can't spot reduce fat. You can't just pick an area and lose fat. If that was the case, I could go, oh, my right arm has more fat on it than my left arm, so I'm just gonna do a few bicep curls and my right arm will be a lot leaner than my left arm. It's not how it works. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, fat loss is a process, takes time, and a lot of it comes down to genetics. You will lose body fat off of other areas faster than you will in other places. For instance, with me, I lose body fat off of my shoulders and my arms and my chest faster than I'd lose body fat off of my back. I lose body fat off of my legs quicker than I'd lose body fat off of my midsection. It takes time. Like, unfortunately, you can't just do a few fucking crunches and out pop the abs. That being said, I am gonna give you the 3 ways to actually lose belly fat. So let's go and talk about it. Step number 1 when it comes to losing belly fat is you need to be in a calorie deficit. And you have probably heard that word calorie deficit in every fucking corner of the internet, every section of the globe. The reason why you hear it time and time again is because it's the most important one. It's the only way to lose weight or to lose body fat in general, not just belly fat. Because there is no magic ointment or fucking special cream that you can just rub on your stomach and you're gonna have a 6-pack in the morning. There is no magic foods that you can eat that's just going to start burning away your belly fat and the rest of your body is going to be unaffected. Fat loss is a process. Your body decides where it's going to take body fat from. You can't train your body to burn fat in other areas before it starts burning fat in other places. Unfortunately, it's just not how it works. What a calorie deficit is you're consuming less calories on a daily basis than what your body is burning for energy. If you don't know how to be in a calorie deficit, what I would recommend doing is go online, look up a TDEE calculator. So it's a total daily energy expenditure calculator. That is going to ask for certain body metrics, so your height, your weight, your age, your gender, your activity level. Off of that, it's going to tell you what your maintenance calories are. Whatever that maintenance calorie number is, I'm going to go 250 to 300 calories below that. You are now in a deficit. You're now consuming less calories than what your body needs in the day, so you're going to start losing weight from that. Now, the big mistake that people make when it comes to being in a calorie deficit is they think they need to jump straight down to ground zero from the jump. What that does is gives you a place where you can't make any further adjustments. You're already starting from the lowest point of your calories. You can't go any lower. You want to keep your calories as high as you can while losing weight for the longest time possible, so that you actually have a level to work down from. When it comes to food selection for being in a calorie deficit, as I said, there is no special food you can eat to start burning belly fat. The most important food you can eat while in a calorie deficit is protein. Protein is the most satiating food group. It's going to keep you fuller for longer. When you're eating fuck all calories, protein is going to help keep you full. Therefore, you're not going to be as hungry, so you're not going to have as many cravings. Get your protein in, as well as your carbs and fats. Obviously, people think when they're in a calorie deficit or trying to lose weight that like carbs is the devil and they'll just eliminate carbs full stop. Carbs is your body's preferred energy source. You still need to have some level of carbs in your body in order for your body to actually function properly. So don't eliminate carbs. It is the easiest to eliminate from in order to help you lose weight, but don't just scrap them all together. Bread is nice. Eat some bread. As I said, the way a calorie deficit works is you're consuming less calories than what your body is burning in a day. How your body burns calories brings me on to step number 2. Exercise. And more importantly, resistance-based exercise. All of these points that I'm talking about, I did kind of touch in another video called How to Get Summer Ready. I will leave the link in the description below for that video. Resistance-based training, lifting weights is like the ultimate fucking weapon when it comes to trying to change your physique. No matter if it's trying to gain weight or if it's trying to lose weight, resistance-based training is the best form of exercise that you can do. Again, working as a personal trainer, I've sat in front of so many people that have this misconception that if they start picking up weights, they're gonna wake up looking like fucking Ronnie Coleman the next morning. You are not gonna turn into a bodybuilder by accident. I fucking wish that I could pick up a dumbbell and wake up the next morning and have like 20 kg of muscle on my frame. It takes years to build a very, very high level of muscle mass. The reason why resistance-based training is important, the reason why having muscle is important, and the reason why building that muscle is important is because muscle burns more calories than fat. The more muscle you have on your frame, the more calories your body is going to be able to burn. Therefore, the easier weight loss and fat loss is going to be. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. You don't need to be walking around like hench as fuck just because you want to lose some body fat or you want to lose some weight. Of course, as long as your activity level is high and you're burning calories, weight loss is going to happen. But as I said, having a level of muscle mass while trying to do that process of weight loss is going to help fucking tremendously. Cardio is also important. Don't skip your cardio just because you're lifting weights. Resistance-based training does help with your cardiovascular system. I think a lot of people don't really understand that. They think lifting weights just helps with your strength. It does also help with your cardiovascular system. Any way to improve how many calories your body is burning in a day is going to help you lose that belly fat. It's going to help you lose body fat. As I said, the most important way to how to get rid of your belly is by increasing your activity level. Your body burns calories in various different ways that I'm not going to get into like the scientific fucking explanation of all of those ways. The best way it burns calories, the most efficient way it burns calories is through exercise. The more exercise you're doing, the more calories you're going to burn. Therefore, the more weight and body fat you're going to lose. Step number 3 when it comes to losing body fat is, not going to lie, it's one that's kind of slept on. And the reason why it's slept on is because it's sleep. Sleep is one of the best things you can do when it comes to trying to change your physique, trying to lose body fat, trying to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Recovery is where muscle growth happens. You need to get your 7 to 8 hours sleep. I know for a lot of people that's harder said than done, especially if you work long hours or if you have kids and you require to be up early in the morning. Sleep when you can. Try to get 7 to 8 hours sleep, or even if it's 6 to 7 hours. But people that think they're superheroes and they operate better off of 4 to 5 hours of sleep, I'm sorry, but the less sleep you get, the less results you're going to see. Recovery is the most important thing when it comes to muscle gain. It's the most important thing when it comes to recovery. So get your fucking sleep in. Don't treat sleep as a nuisance or something that you feel takes away from your productivity. Sleep is important for a lot of reasons. So get your fucking 7 to 8 hours of sleep in. That's everything. As I said, this is going to be a short video, and it's short because it's not overly complicated. People just want to try to make it complicated. And I know I might have been a little bit aggressive in the intro. I'm sorry. There is no fast route to getting what it is that you want. If something sounds too good to be true, chances are it's because it is too good to be true. All of these like 60-minute workouts to get a six-pack and all of these like secret remedies that you can try at home to eliminate belly fat, they don't fucking work. And if they do work, chances are it's a placebo because you're doing other things that I've just mentioned to try to help you get those results, or you're tricking yourself into trying to see results because you really, really want to say that what it is that you're doing is working. Your body decides where it's going to bring fat off of. It's not up to you. There is nothing that you can do to change your body's way of eliminating body fat. I wish that I could lose weight off of my belly quicker than other places. Unfortunately, you can't. And fat loss, as I said, is a process. It can take weeks, it can take months. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it's not all bleak. It will happen. You will get to where you want to be as long as you're putting in the work. If you need guidance, if you need help with that, well then make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I am somebody that has gone from fat to fit. I've now gone from fit to fat, and now I'm back on my journey from fat to fit once again. If you're new around here, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, follow along to the series. and I'll see you guys in the next video.